going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Let's find some news, babe. Some news.com. Today we got 67 mods on the testing list, and we've got 9 or 10 modders to talk about depending on how you look at it, including updates to Ravenport 22 and the Case IH 7.15. Check it out. Starting off with our mods in testing. Today we got 67 mods on the list. 43 of those are in Stage 1 or PC testing, and 24 in Stage 2 or console testing. Some notable mods in Stage 1 include Animal Care Station, Big Bud Pack, and Calf Barn. Also PC testing, we have the Farmall 1206. I've seen a lot of you guys asking about that. We also have the John Deere 8R EU series and Lone and Firewood customers. Rounding out that PC list, we have Lizard Rumbler, Massey Ferguson 15, versatile 4-wheel drive tractors, and the vintage Auger Pack. Jumping down to console mods and testing, we have a few notable ones like the 40-foot Land Roller, Black Mountain Montana, and Case IH 1830. Also in that list, we have Dynamic Crushable Rocks Pack, Large Industrial Warehouse, and North March Reloaded. Rounding out the console list, we have Small UK Cow Barn, Uncle's Cow Barn, and Workshop Workbench. With all that being said, we still have 193 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time for newly submitted mods is about 10 work days. These numbers have been super consistent all week long, with most of the mods still on the list from earlier this week. Testing has certainly been a little bit slower this week, telling me the Giants are up to something. But what? No top story, so we jump right into modern news. J.ABuggy shows off more work on his Ravenport 22 map, today with the horse area and training grounds. He's included new horse stable and says that the barn will only be available to use when you buy the farmland, a popular technique used by a lot of maps and placeables these days. All buildings on the land can be sold as well, so if you're like me and you wanted to create your own custom horse farm, you could do that. Additionally, J.ABuggy's added 2 smaller forestry plots on the map, as previously there was a sawmill but not many trees to cut down on the base game map. This has been fixed. Otherwise, that's all the information that we've got today on Ravenport 22. I have seen a lot of comments about you guys asking when is it coming back or any more information, and so far, this is all we've got. But is this a map you've been missing? Hey, let me know. Next up, Custom Modding have their Case IH Steiger 715 Quadrank in-game for the first time and say that it's about 75% done. Showcased today, we have new lights, cabin, hood, decals, and new exhaust. Notice how they keep pointing out the lights. We also hear from Carl Farms, who is doing the scripting for it, but he says he hasn't been able to start his work yet because the model's not done. It's just kind of in-game. But he says it shouldn't be too long. We're still a ways off from seeing this mod done completely, but it's one that I'm personally really excited for. 82 Studio is back again and went live Wednesday night, showing off some of the updates he's working on for Mod Hub right now. Included on his list, we have TLX 9000, 1982, 3500, Max Superliner, Global Good Transport Pallet, favorite of mine, and a lot more. During his stream, most of the focus was on the Homer X3 chipper, but we should see even more work in his live stream tonight, assuming that he is going live. If you have any issues with his mods, make sure you drop by the comment section of his most recent live stream and let him know. I'll leave that link below. Another modder doing something similar is HR Forest, who have reached out asking about any problems players are having with their mods. They won't be doing any changes or additional updates to the mods themselves, but if you're having any troubles or issues having to do with errors on HR Forest mods, be sure to let them know. The link below beside HR Forest. Next up, let's talk about something that got past my radar about 2 weeks ago. Chris S. posted an image of an upcoming Lizard Colossus Vineyard Harvester, which will be included with the next update to the Lizard Colossus pack. We haven't seen anything on the testing list yet about this, even though it was 2 weeks ago, but I'm guessing we're not far off. Also, big shouty outy to Looney Farm Guy for pointing this out to me and making me aware. You're rock, dude. How about a big list of updates and new projects from Colossus Modding? It's been a long time since we've heard from them, dating back to last summer. So far, their Lizard L1620 and Lizard 608D trucks are all for testing for all platforms, but that's not all. They're still working on a lot of other projects as well, like the Fiat 180, Lizard Cargo Series, and the Peterbilt 359, just to name a few. Good to see Colossus Modding back at it, and I will keep you guys posted on their mods once we got more information. One mod that we did talk about in the last video was the Pallet Cart. Today we get to see it in-game. GNFS, the modder, is calling it the Kart Pallet. A little reverse there. It says that it's already with Giants waiting testing for all platforms. Looks like it's going to have a few customization options as well, like a rear spoiler, rim colors, and tire options, though the front ones never change in these screenshots. So the big question now is, how fast do you think it'll go, and can I jump it? One thing I know for sure, Tony's probably going to shoot it out of a cannon. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out the link below beside Tony Myth. you're not going to be disappointed. Something else that's not a disappointment is that's not the only kart we got to talk about, as today J.A. Modding also has a Kart buggy thing to show off. This one is a bit more on the sporty side. It's got more of an advanced suspension for off-roading, things like that. It's also got a roll cage to protect you from, well, the inevitable. This one looks super cool. Unfortunately, J.A. Modding did not share any information or specs, so any detailed information is still unknown. And lastly today, Creative Mesh have released the Rebel Harvest map in collaboration with Netflix and the Rebel Moon movie, which I have to say was super good when I saw it. The map was originally made for an event on Twitch featuring some of Germany's largest streamers. The map is available only on PC for third party, and creators Creative Mesh had to say this about it. It calls for the player's courage to harvest as much grain as possible with the help of a scythe and bring bundles of grain to the silo. If you manage to successfully deliver the harvest, the Admiral will show you mercy and spare the settlement from destruction. But caution! There are threats to contend with. Storms, radiation, and vermintines endanger the successful harvest. So it definitely offers something completely different other than what you would expect in a regular harvest or even a regular map. Although I do wonder how mad they would be if I popped up with a Colossus or a Reaper. One thing I don't have to worry about though is if the groundhog saw a shadow. He did! Let's go spring! Yeah! Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. And you can check out the entire video in the form of a news article farmsimnews.com, thanks to Yo's Modding. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on all the biggest news and hot topics going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is it for this one and the last news video of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you do, join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure the notification bell's on as well, that way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. Oh, well, that being said, the stuff, just hope you have a great day and a great weekend. We will see you later. So, Mr. Puxatonifield did not see his shadow. That means spring is coming. Let's get rid of this hoodie. I'm going swimming.